Hello, welcome to Trigoma Academy. So today we are going to discuss about the project portfolio management. So today onward, every day you will receive a one lecture on project portfolio management because our audience requested to make a series on project portfolio management. Okay, so basically, this series is going to help those professionals who are already working as a project manager, as a project coordinator, or like want to learn the project management with respect to the ServiceNow. In ServiceNow platform, how we are managing the projects, okay, and how the PPM can help the ongoing business to automate the entire project cycle. Okay, so this series is going to help, and believe me, this is going to very enjoyable series, and you will learn a lot from this series because in this series we will discuss how can we utilize the project portfolio management capabilities within ServiceNow. How can we automate different type of projects? How can we align the resource management? Okay, financial management. We will try to cover each and every aspect of the project in this series. Okay, and I started this series, and I will try my best to complete this series with the entire information so that it can be beneficial for all of the learners. It is available free of cost on my YouTube series, and I would request to all of you kindly share with your friends and your social platforms so that this video can reach to those people who really wants to learn the project portfolio management. This is a huge demand module within a service now. Okay, so without delaying, I am going to start the project portfolio management. One more thing here, one more thing for the project portfolio management because this comes under the ITBM. Okay, ITBM module of a service now. So you should have a basic understanding, basic fundamental understanding of ServiceNow platform and architecture, because without understanding of the ServiceNow platform architecture or fundamental concept, you are not able to understand the depth of this project. Okay, I mean this module or this application. So would suggest if you are not aware about the fundamental concept, then please first watch the fundamental videos which are already posted and already available on my YouTube channel, then you can continue this basically the focus of this series to to those people who already have an experience and already working as a project management professionals, or who want to make or pursue their career in a project management. Okay, so this video, I mean this session and this entire series is going to help the professional people to get a better understanding on the project portfolio management. Okay, so let's quickly start. In this session, we are going to discuss various aspects of our projects. Okay, and the main focus agenda of this session would be we will discuss in deep the introduction of the project portfolio management. Okay, then we will discuss the different PPM applications. After enabling or installing the PPM plugin in ServiceNow, how many applications we can utilize and what is the purpose of different applications, and how those applications are helping the organizations to automate their processes. Okay, so in PPM we have a different applications, we will explore more in depth. Okay, and we will also discuss the key feature of PPM, why PPM is required. Okay, how the license structure is going to be managed in PPM, and what is the reason behind the installation of PPM and utilization of the PPM. So main features we are going to discuss with respect to the PPM, how PPM is automating the processes, and what are the main key objectives behind the installation and utilization of the PPM. So all these features we will discuss in this session. And as usual, at the end, I will going to demonstrate you how can we install the plugin. Okay, and what is the different steps we need to take in to install the plugin. After that, we will discuss it further. and at the end I will share the reference links where I took the information. You can also visit those links for the deep dive and the notes perspective. Okay, so I believe all are okay with this agenda, and I am considering and I am taking each and every topic from very basic to advanced level. Okay, so I will try my best to cover each and everything from basic to intermediate and advanced level. We will follow this cycle for each and every video. Okay, so basically, introduction of the project portfolio management. So what is PPM? If I am talking about the PPM is a short form in basically the full form project portfolio management. So first, before going to go with the PPM definition and the explanation, I would like to explain the two main things. Okay, PPM is a part of the SPM. What is SPM? Strategic Portfolio Management. Okay, so SPM is the main thing and PPM is a part of that. Okay, under the PPM we have a different applications like demand management, innovation, lot of things we will discuss it later. But the main purpose of the PPM is to offer a streamlined and focused methodology to manage the projects. Okay, to manage the projects, and under the projects we also can manage the different portfolios, resources, financial, and each and everything which related directly or indirectly through the project we are managing or automating through the PPM. I hope it is clear to all of you. I am repeating it again. PPM offer streamlined process and automation methodology to managing the projects, portfolios, and directly or indirectly relation or link between the resources, financial, each and every aspect of the project we are going to manage through the PPM. This is the very basic definition and explanation of the PPM. And what is PPM? PPM is a part, or you can say the submodule of the SPM. What is SPM? Strategic Portfolio Management, and these all applications comes under a suite which is called as the ITBM module. And under the ITBM we have a different type of suites and like a SPM and PPM. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, so now I will go with this definition. Basically, PPM offer a streamlined and team-focused method for managing projects, portfolio, resources, and financial through the integrated application. Okay, so let's say there is a one project. Okay, there is a one project which is called as a software support. Okay, and we need 100 people should be deployed to maintain that project, because what are the 100 people? That means they are the resources. Okay, then we every resource require a salary, and every person has a certain budget, and this entire project also contain the budget. So based on the budget we are also hiring the people, and calculating the profit and margin of the project. So financial also integrated. So all direct or indirect correlation with the project considered, and we are automating through the PPM. Okay, so basically project portfolio management is a strategy for aligning and managing the connected, interrelated, and dependent project and programs. Okay, what is this? Is a basically a methodology or strategy for aligning and managing the connected relations and dependent projects and programs. Okay, ServiceNow project portfolio management outcomes. What is the purpose? It is a purpose to help organization create value and embrace uncertainty with flexible planning and deliver the faster solutions with the scaling work. Okay, and it is a very powerful feature designed to simplify and optimize the PPM process. Okay, what is the advantage of this? Obviously we can we can provide a faster solution and within a minimum budget or the minimum risk. Okay, so basically the in this PPM we can also gather the audience opinion, and we can promote the engagement to making sure the audience level is involved and satisfied with our services. So if I conclude the entire slide in one line, then we can say PPM is a suite which comes under the ITBM. The purpose of PPM to managing the project, This is the providing the strategic methodology to managing the projects and program and direct and indirect relation with all other aspects like budgets, resource, and profits and loss. Each and everything we are going to manage through the PPM. So it's automatically automate the entire project portfolio cycle from planning, execution to deployment and support. Each and everything we can manage through the portfolio management. Okay, I hope it is very much clear to you. Now I will move to the another slide. What does project portfolio management include? Okay, so basically project portfolio are made of the programs, processes, operations, projects grouped together based upon their strategic importance. Okay, because each project contains the different programs, small units, and we need to follow the certain processes. Like some organizations are following the agile methodology, some are following the different processes. Okay, so we need to take care of the processes. Then operations, how can we manage the operations within an efficient way? So we are also managing the operations also. And in case we require to merge the two projects in a single one, let's say there is a one project in running and that project contain two sub project or the mini projects. Then in case we require the resource alignment, we can merge two project into the one if there is a no uh, extra intervention is required, like normally we can handle. Then the merging policy is also we can do it. Okay, so these strategies, these strategic importance we can do with respect to the organization to make the organization in a profit and to deliver the project in a smooth and the proper deliverable. Okay, so PPM also help to reduce the risk. Okay, and it is also streamline the undertaking to create a big picture view of the project of the single entity. Also help to organize, to help the organization to prioritize and sequence the optimal business return. Obviously if we are going for any project, okay, and we are going to work on that project, we need a full picture. How much time we required for this, how many resources we need for this, and what are the main priorities of this, and what are the timing scale, what will be the SLA, how can we manage our resources, financial, each and every perspective we need to think about it, so that we can give a proper return and a profit margin to the organization with respect to the project. Okay, so basically this is a project manager responsibility to should be familiar with the entire cycle and involve each and every phase of the project. Okay, so i- all steps which are available which needs to follow during the project management, we needs to ensure and automate through the project management, through the project management lifecycle, or through the PPM standard process in ServiceNow. Okay. Now, under the project portfolio management, we have a different managements also available. You can see the different applications also available which are dependent on the project portfolio management. Because without these applications, without these support, without these intervention, or we can say without these consideration, we cannot consider as a successful deliverable of any project. The reason behind it, because when any project came into your in any organization and we align a one manager as a project manager, the project manager needs to ensure that he is fulfilling these aspects also. Okay, the first thing and the most demanding thing is the time management. Okay, user should be project managers should be able to define the timeline of the project, and teams needs to ensure that they can deliver the project on time. So time management is one of the main key aspect of the project portfolio management. Then we have a after that we have a resource management. Okay, obviously we need to define the how many resources we require to successful deliver of this project. So we need to make sure how many resources we need, how different skills, uh, because in a single project we require a different skills project, like some technical, some support, some operations, some are for like uh, for the process design, like different type of skills skill set audience or people are required to implement or deliver a successful project. So resource management is also playing a very important role here. Then we have a demand management. Okay, what is the demand management? Under the demand management, any stakeholder is giving you the requested requirement. Okay, demand. So you need to review that demand, you need to fulfill that demand, you need to follow the entire agile methodology. If the demand is okay, you are going to implement, then you need to create a story of that demand and need to assign to a technical team. Okay, the technical team needs to work within a certain time, or the budget part also involved. So demand management is the key repository where all requirements came through the demand management, and stakeholders needs to put the demand for the tracking purpose. And also it's also beneficial for the project management to keep the record safe and in a single repository. Okay, and then we also involve a portfolio management. Obviously we have a lot of clients like single MNC, and there is a one MNC who includes the hundred of clients. So every client we have a portfolio, because let's say there is a one client ABC, that client contain the multiple portfolios, like some are hardware support, some for the like software support, some for the operations, some for the transformation. So we are also needs to manage the portfolio. Then after the portfolio management, we have a project and program management, because each portfolio means we are managing through the client basis. Now the project management, every client has a multiple projects. Out of that, let's say there is a one, we are going to pick a one project which is called the operation support, or the software implementation, or the, let's say, the ServiceNow implementation or GRC implementation. So these project we are considering as a project and the program management. Okay, here we are going to explain the cycle, entire cycle. What is the project timeline, when the project is started, what is the expiry date of this project, what is the budget, how many resources are aligned to this project, what is the profit margin of this project, how the SLA is going to work on this project, how many internal resources are aligned to support this project, each and everything. I mean the agile methodology, what are the basic concept, validation, testing, and strategic planning, execution, operational support, testing, validation, and deliverable, everything we are going to manage in this step, which is called as a project and program management. Then at the last we have a financial management. Not at the last, but obviously financial management is plays a very important and vital role in the project management, because without finance we cannot proceed it. Okay, so the main purpose here to finance management, we need to make sure our profit margin. As a project manager, you need to take care about the how how much percentage you are saving as a profit, and how much you are investing to deliverable of this project. So each and everything project manager needs to take care of the financial management. Okay, so these are the multiple applications. We have a lot of other applications also, but basically project portfolio management is playing around these applications, or these main areas, core areas, where project portfolio management automate the processes and plays a vital and important role. Okay, now what is the project portfolio management versus project management? Okay, so basically you need to understand these are the two terms: project portfolio management and project management. These two looks like a synonyms, but these are totally different, and the, at least not totally different, but you need to understand the basic difference between these two terminologies. Okay, so basically project management is a broad term which is describing the strategies, tools, and techniques used to managing the project. Because if we are working on any project, there is no only single tool is going to use, multiple tools are we are going to use. Let's say we are using the Excel, we are using the Trello, we are using different project management tools are there, which we are using to smoothly deliver our project on time. Obviously, so this is the basically project management is a broad term which describing the strategies, tools, and techniques used to managing a project. Projects are temporary, they exist for a specific amount of time, because obviously if any project came that has an expiry date, so you need to like 1 year or 2 year, within during that time you need to successfully deliver that project. ideally result in a finished product or service. Project management offices and project manager use project management to assist the completion of project by setting cost and budget, allocating resource and assigning the responsibilities and reporting to the stakeholders. Okay, so basically project management defining the strategy and techniques and different project to managing and successfully delivering a project. Okay, but in project portfolio management, coordinate and analyze the possible value of collection of a related project. Okay, collection of a related project which are similar to that. Okay, it can be based on the organization, based on the nature of the work, based on the skill set of the resources, based on the budget also. Okay, so it's required a similarity, and ppm is a higher level approach that links project management to enterprise management, helping business project based upon how well they align with the support company object. Okay, if any, generally nowadays organizations are working b2b, business to business, so the ppm confirm how can you support your company objective or the client objective. Okay, here the meaning of the company means you can consider as a client or the company, whatever. How can you come, how can we, you know, how can we align and give the proper company, fulfill the company objective. Okay, so this is the basic difference between the project portfolio management and the project management. Okay, so if I describe in in one line, project management is the technique which we are following, okay, to deliver a successful project. It defines the different tools, different techniques, okay, to successfully deliver the project. But project portfolio management basically focus on the project or the client specific, how can we deliver successfully to the client specific or the company specific to achieve the aim and the objective of that client or the company. And we are also considering every aspect of in our mind as a project manager, like time management, portfolio management, and demand management, also the resource allocation and the financial management all plays are important role and project portfolio management, the project portfolio management. I hope these two terminologies, project management and project portfolio management, these two terms are very much clear to you. In case you have any concern, any doubt, you can write me here. I will try to put it, and obviously I will show you after the end of this session how we are going to use these two different terminologies in different places. Okay. Now, what are the benefit of a project portfolio management? So obviously, without benefit, why we should go with the PPM? Because it requires the implementation cost, it requires the supporting staff, it requires the extra budget. So because that's the reason, some reasons behind it. Obviously, it is helping with respect to the budget. Okay, I mean when we are doing the manual process, it was very complicated to manage the project. Everything we are going to manage in excel sheet, which is very complicated. So now through the automation it helps a lot, like improve project selection based on the decisions, based on the previous record. We can improve our project selection capability. We can minimize the organization risk. We have a we have a automation of ppm based on the record, based on the resource planning, based on the financial. We can define and we can reduce the risk of the organization. We can enhance the communication, because if our project deadline is going to be extended or whatever, we can enhance the communication, which is key part of the any project. We can reduce the project delivery time. Let's say we have a defined time is 1 year, but we are able to deliver entire project within a 7 or 8 months. That is also possible. I mean, this is a good sign for the client, also for the company perspective, for the making a good image of a company that we are successfully delivered before the deadline. So this is also a good thing. And increase the ROI, that means the rate of interest. Okay, I mean, we can obviously, if we deliver before the time, we can save our budget, we can save our resources, financial supports, each and every perspective we can save it. So obviously it goes to the profit margin space also and help the profit. And obviously the purpose of the project portfolio management to increase the budget and the profit margin, that's it. So these are the main key benefits of the project portfolio management. Okay, now we are going to explore the different applications which are available in a project portfolio management. Okay, so after the installation of plugin, okay, some are the paid applications, some require some additional cost. It's obviously depend upon the licensing structure what your organization bought. But on ppm, these are the main core applications which I mentioned here. Okay, first is the innovation management, demand management, project management, resource management, portfolio management, code program management, time card management, and financial management. So basically all these applications directly or indirectly related with the project life cycle, and it makes an vital impact on the projects. And through these applications, through these consideration, we are automating the entire project life cycle. Okay, so what I will give you, just one line overview of the each and every application. What is innovation management is doing? Efficiently gather and evaluate the idea. Okay, because evaluation is the key of success for anything. Research and analysis, innovation is plays a very important role, because every day your audience, your stakeholders came with the new ideas. Okay, so you need to be innovative for that. You need to gather the ideas, you need to evaluate the ideas, and try to do the POCs. Obviously, if that works, obviously that is going to boost and enhance your customer confidence. So the main purpose of the innovation management to efficiently gather and evaluate the ideas. Demand management. It is a centralized repository for accessing strategic demands. That means all requirements from stakeholders came through the demand management, where we can track the demands through the timeline, through the technical aspect. Each and everything we can manage through the demand management in terms of the requirement analysis. Then we have a project management. I mean, that is a tool for managing a project for all sizes. I mean, the mid size, small size, mid size, and the large size projects, based on the resources, based on the budget, everything we can manage through the project management. Then we have a resource management. It creates the resource plan and analyze the availability of the resources. Okay, let's say in this, how many resources are working two or more projects, how many resources working on a single project, how can we manage it, each and everything we are going to manage through the resource management. Then we have a portfolio management. Okay, manage collections of related projects and programs. Okay, so these comes under the portfolio. Then program management is a coordinate related projects under one entity. There is a one entity, under that multiple programs are running, so we can consider as a program management. Time card management, track time for assigned tasks. Let's say you assign a one task for your any employee, you want to track how much time he required to complete or finish that task, so you need to do that through the time card management. It is not limited only to the ITPM, it is also playing an important role for the GRC and the other internal employee work track assessment also. But generally it is a we are using in ppm for tracking purpose, if the client is going to pay based on the time or based on the uh, task priority, so we are going to manage through that. Financial management, allocate and report on expenses. Financial, you need to define how much budget you allocate and how much you expand. So every report you need to make and share with your stakeholder or the respected top management, so that they are aware about this. So these are the main core applications of the ppm. I believe you are okay with that. In coming days, in coming series, we are going to discuss each and every application in so deep. So do not worry, we will take it as a priority, and my intention here to teach you everything from very basic. Okay. In case you have any doubt, you feel that I'm going little fast or slow, you need any help, you can just write me in a comment section. Okay, I will try to improve myself also, because we all are learner here, and we are to make a community with the more learning specific. Okay, now these are the I just put a one screenshot so that you have an idea, just for the reference purpose. Innovation management, demand management, project management, resource management, program management, time card management, PPM analytics and reporting, and PPM references at the last I'm going to give you. Now, the project portfolio management standard is a plugin which you need to obviously install it, and which contain the different type of applications which we just last slide we read about it. So we can track and actual amount spent, compared and approve the budget. So each and everything we can use through the PPM standard. Standard means this is a sieve. So project portfolio management, these are the plugin install, financial management, and project portfolio suite. The following diagram illustrates the applications that are available. So basically, this PPM standard, after the installation of this PPM standard plugin, this portfolio management program, project, demand, innovation, resource, time and physical calendar management, and all these applications and core applications will be enabled in your PDI. After this session, at the end of the demonstration, I'm going to demonstrate you how can we install it. Okay, so at the end, thank you so much for watching till now. I'm going to my personal development instance to show you how can we install, how can we install the plugin so that we can continue our PPM learning journey. Okay, I believe this help you a lot. If in case you are not available on personal development instance, register yourself, go to the developer ServiceNow website, register yourself. Okay, for and request for the PDI and register for the latest one version like a Yokohama or anyone. Okay, and then you can follow my steps which I am going to demonstrate you to install the plugin itself. This is going to be help you a lot. I believe this session is going to help you a lot for your PPM journey. Okay, and if you like my video, if you like this session, please share with your entire network, social network, so that this video can reach to the audience who really wants to enjoy, who really wants to learn the service now itself. Okay, so thank you so much guys, thank you so much for your time. In case you are looking for any personal training, any corporate training, okay, or any university program you want to enroll my academy, then please don't hesitate to ask. You can visit my website www.trikoma.com, or you can directly reach out my number 9888 so that respected team will reach out to you, and we can provide the personal and professional corporate batches also. Thank you so much. Let me go to the demonstrator site on to PDI to install the plugin. Just wait for a couple of seconds. I'm going to demonstrate you. Thank you so much. So hello everyone. You needs to visit the developer.servicenow.com. This is the official website of our ServiceNow developers. Okay, where you can request your personal development instance for the practical purpose, for the practical learning. Okay, so if you did not request yet, please visit this site and click on the top right is the sign in. Okay, when you click on the sign in, it will route you on the sign in page. If you already sign up, then that is fine. You just need to put your credential, username and password. Okay, let's say if you already sign in, because I already sign in, so I can put my email and password. But if you are not sign in, then you need to register yourself. Okay, so how can you register? You can click on the new user, get a ServiceNow ID. So basically when you click here, this is a small form which open. You need to fulfill your basic information like email ID, first name, last name, country name and password, and confirm the password, and just robot capture, and accept the condition and go ahead. You receive a After the sign up of this form, you receive a one link on your registered email ID where you can confirm your email ID, put the OTP which is sent by the service now, then your account is created. After that, you again needs to come here and put your email ID as a username. Click on next and put the whatever the password you have put in. Like in my case, I am putting my password. Okay. Once it's validate, it redirect you on your profile. Okay. So once you redirect you on your profile, here you can see it's showing hello Saket on my name. Welcome back. Okay. Start using ServiceNow powerful now platform to build application that make work better for your organization. So on the right side you can see I have option to request the instance. Here is my profile. So if you can see, I can request an instance, or in case I want to view my profile or sign out, I can do that. Okay. I also I will also share you some other valuable information. Let's say under the learning you can see the overview, and if you have any plan or you want to take any course or certifications, you can visit these links. In the reference, in the documentation, these are the external links where you who wants to route, you can use these are the basic information I just want to share with you. You can also go through it. This definitely will help you. So our priority here, I'm going to show how can we request. So I just click on the request instance. Okay, when I click on the instance, request instance, it is asking me which ServiceNow version I want to use it. So generally three versions minus three is available. Like say latest is Yokohama, Xanadu and Washington DC. So I would suggest all of you go with the Yokohama release. This is the latest one and give you the more features as compared to the previous one. So I am selecting here as a Yokohama and I just click on the request. Okay, it is processing my request. It will take few minutes to set up my PDI, and once the PDI is registered for my account, it automatically route me to the PDI link. Okay, and I also get a PDI credentials over my email. Okay, so this is how the person who are new, who want to register themselves for the personal development instance, they can use it. You can see my personal development instance is created, successfully created, and I just click on the start building. So when I click here, it will route my personal development URL. Okay, so you can see ServiceNow give me the unique URL for my instance, which is dev274509 service-now.com. Okay, so when I click here, it will route me to my PDI, personal development instance, where I can practice my use cases, my scenarios. So recently we have learned about the PPM strategies. So now we are going to discuss how can we install the plugins. Okay, so basically these are the basic steps which you need to follow, because a lot of audience is asking to me how can we enable the personal development instance. So these are the basic steps which I shown you. You can follow these steps and you can enable your personal development instance. Your PDI look like this. Okay, you can see the top of the right, you will see these things. So work your way. These are the few steps you want to review. The navigating, how can you see that? I'm just click on the next to close it. Okay, because I'm already aware. I'm just giving the little overview of this UI. It's called a user interface 16, UI 16, and this is the menu. Like all here, we can search the entire application which we want to search. Favorite, in case we want to set up anything in a favorite. Then history, then workspace if you install any workspace. Then this is the admin panel, and this is the global search where you want to search anything within a platform, and this is the profile. I mean, this is the basic things. I believe all of you are aware. So my purpose to show you just how can we ensure, how can we request a personal development instance. Okay, so this is how you can request a personal development instance. So thank you. So friends, now we are going to install the plugin for our PPM standard. Okay, we recently, in my last few minutes ago, I have discussed with you what is the PPM, what is the key object, everything what we have learned till now. I am going to demonstrate you, which starts from the plugin installation. So first step, we need to request the personal development instance. I hope all of you already have a personal development instance, and after that you need to log in your PDI and you need to install the plugin for the PPM. So basically, I'm going to show you how can we install it. So I go to my personal development instance. This is my personal development instance. Okay, where I'm going to install the PPM plugin to enable the application. Currently, if you can see, there is no demand or no innovation. Anything is no going to be like financial. Okay, nothing is going to be visible. Okay, the project. Okay, no project management is coming. Okay, project, this is a process mining, this is a different one, but no project management, any module is not visible to you. The reason, because we did not install the plugin yet. Now we are going to enable the plugin or install the plugin. So how can we do that? We have a, see, again, before going to show you the installation of the process, I would like to share two things. In personal development instance, we have a different process to install the plugin, but when you are going to work on any organization, that time we have a different process, because that time you need to log in through your high account, you need to request, you need to discuss the budget. After that you can install the plugin. But here ServiceNow provide a good feature to enjoy the learning. They are providing the capabilities for short time, so you can install the plugin like this way. You need to search as a system application. Okay, or under the system application, instead of system application, I would suggest write as a plugin. Sorry, under the system definition we have a plugin. Okay, I open the plugin in a new separate window. If you want to see the existing plugin installation history, you can also see that. So here you can see, this is the application manager from where you can install the plugin. Now I would suggest I'm going to the old one, so classic one. I click here, it will route to me the classic, because I feel much comfortable with the classic view. Otherwise, not an issue, you can select or you can search the plugin from here also. Let's say you want to use a strategic portfolio management, you can select this. And uh, when I select this, you can see the respected 37 plugin, project management plugin, and these are enabled for me. Okay, so but I feel much comfortable with this classic view. I can install with the classic view also. Okay, but no issues, all things are same, just a matter of presentation, just a matter of view. Okay, so here you can see project management plugin, and the project portfolio plugin, and the PPM standard. Okay, so project management, so what we are going to do, we are going to install the project PPM standard, because this PPM standard will contain the all and explore applications which we discussed in presentation. Okay, so we no need to worry. PPM standard multi-currency, oh sorry, this is a different one, this is the multi-currency ATF test, this is not useful. So I go here, and in the classic view I search as a PPM, and here you can see field service with project management. I need to search integration with PPM, performance analytics, project portfolio management. So I just copy this. Instead of PPM, I would say I suggest here. So performance analytics, PPM standard ETF, standard multi-currency ETF. See, you can see the project management. Project management. I'm just looking for the bundle. If I find a bundle, that would be easy in a single go. Project portfolio management. You can see I found the bundle. If I click on the install one, you can see this application below will be installed. Application project management team space, portfolio suite, PPM standard multi-currency, PPM standard. All these will be installed with my this bundle. Okay. If I will go to this and activate integrate set of application project portfolio, so I would suggest just install the project portfolio one. So I click here, I click on the load data, because I want to load some demo data so that I can show you in coming days, and I just install it. Okay, Now it is going to install. It will take a few minutes, or based on your internet bandwidth it requires some time to install it. Okay, when it will install, after you can log out the instance, and after few minutes when you relog in, then you can find all requested things are available, okay, on your personal development instance. So basically this is the step. This is how you can install the plugin. And once all applications are visible to you, then we can explore those applications in our coming slides. So this is all about how can we install the PPM plugin. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your time and cooperation for this learning. I believe this video helped you a lot. And once again, I would like to request you, please kindly share with your social network like LinkedIn or Twitter, anywhere, okay, so that it reach out to the requested audience, and those wants to learn the service now PPM model. I believe you do this favor for me, and thank you so much. Your love always motivate me to make such type of videos. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much for your time.